YouTube has changed. And despite what the thumbnail of this video may make you think, I don't actually think that is a bad thing. There are good aspects and bad aspects to the way things have kind of unfolded over the years, but I would argue that overall today, the quality of videos is a lot higher than it was 10 years ago. Back in 2012, 2013, the standard of a good video was 720p and maybe 60 FPS. I don't remember exactly when 60 FPS was introduced, but a lot of YouTubers that you know and love were posting 720p, 30 FPS videos back in the day. And 720p isn't even considered HD anymore, which, if you look at it nowadays, you probably think, how the hell did we watch videos like that when we were younger? But, of course, we didn't know any better. We didn't have a lot of higher quality videos to compare it to. And, of course, with the advancement of technology and stuff, it's gotten easier for people to get their hands on higher quality equipment. As well, the whole content creator industry is just huge nowadays. Everybody, or it seems like everybody anyway, wants to be a YouTuber or a streamer or a Instagram influencer or whatever, man. It's just social media is so big nowadays that it really feels like everybody in one way or another wants to have something, right? They want to make something of themselves on the internet. And I don't entirely hate that. The content creation space is arguably one of, if not the most, what's the word I'm thinking? Equal opportunity? That sounds about right. Anybody can come out here and just start making videos and do literally what I'm doing right now. I have a nice microphone and a good setup that I've built for myself over the years, but anybody can just record themselves on their cell phone or, use a headset microphone to record into literally what I'm using right now, a free software, Audacity. Anybody can do this. Anybody can download DaVinci Resolve, which is what I edit my videos with, and learn how to do it, right? It's not like there's any prerequisites for making YouTube videos. Anyone can do it. However, I just kind of think that with the increase in quality of videos and just the general growth of content creation in general, I really feel like some of the nuance has been lost. Some of the fun has been lost, right? Because, when this all was first starting, you could literally just sit down and I'm not even talking like 2012, 2013. I'm talking like way before that. I'm talking like Call of Duty 4 commentary type things, where dudes would just sit down and play the game and they probably wouldn't even say much. But people just ate that up back in the day, myself included. I remember watching guys like CNanners and Hutch and Sandy Ravage and just a bunch of these other people that I can't really remember. I'm sorry. But I remember I could just sit there and watch them just play the game and not even say anything. But nowadays, it's different. Again, not necessarily worse, just different. And really, all of this sort of started earlier this week when I was at work, and I don't even know what triggered it. Like, seriously, I don't even know what brought this up in my mind. But I was just at work, I was listening to music, just kind of chilling, waiting for the day to be over, you know how it is. And I heard, vaguely, in the echoes of my mind and my memory, I heard the intro. And I was just I was brought back to a time when I was just laying up in my bed, watching YouTube on my iPod Touch, and really just relaxing, man. When guys like PewDiePie and Markiplier and Corey Kenshin were just guys on the internet posting videos and having fun. And as a matter of fact, I've actually gone back and watched some of those old videos just for the nostalgia. In fact, a couple of my favorite series are obviously PewDiePie's Amnesia the Dark Descent videos, pretty much anything he's done with that, or his Slender the 8 Pages videos. But one of my favorite, nostalgic series to go back to is Markiplier playing The Curse of Blackwater, which, if you know, you know. I'm not really gonna get into it too much, but when I go back and watch these older videos, first of all, I feel an insane amount of nostalgia, obviously, but it's just I look at these videos and I think to myself, man, this was the standard of quality back then. Literally, all you needed was a webcam and a computer that was good enough to play a game and record at the same time. Or at the very least, like I said, you had to be able to get your hands on some editing software and audio recording software and all that stuff. It really didn't take much. Whereas nowadays, it sort of feels like you have to do more. And maybe that's only because there's more people, in the space, so you kind of have to do more to stand out, whereas 10 years ago, all you had to do really was just be entertaining and have, decent quality. It doesn't really feel like that anymore. It feels like you have to have the best webcam and the best microphone and the best computer to record the highest quality footage with, and you have to have all sorts of awesome edits with animations and cool transitions and flying JPEGs and sound effects, and I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel the same. And I know there are probably content creators out there who, can't do all that stuff, and I would include myself in that. I'm a one-man show here. I record, write, and edit everything I put out. I make my own thumbnails, all that stuff. I've never outsourced anything I've done on YouTube. Not that I could. I don't have the kind of money to pay an editor or even pay somebody to make me a thumbnail. But I'm sure there are people out there who are making these, I don't want to say lower quality videos, but videos that are more reminiscent of the old days, with just a webcam and them playing the game and trying to do the most entertaining commentary that they can. But it's just that's not the mainstream anymore. It just feels like nowadays it's different. It's different. People are posting longer videos. Back in the day, it was you were lucky if you got a 15-minute video from your favorite YouTuber. And nowadays, it's people are regularly posting feature-length films as their weekly or daily uploads. And it's crazy, man. People are just different. I don't know. I feel like I'm just sort of rambling at this point, but I guess I do want to say that there is a part of me that sort of misses that misses the simplicity of it all, where it was just, you could make something and post it and people would enjoy it just on that fact alone. It feels like now there's such a standard of quality, and maybe I'm only saying this because I'm a creator in the space, because I want to produce content, and I sort of look around at my peers and the people who have inspired me, and I see their quality, and I think that I need to be better or at that level if I want to make an impact, if I want to make a splash. So maybe I'm off base with all of this, but it's just something that I've felt, something that I've sort of been chewing on for the last couple days, and I don't know. I guess I thought maybe I'd make a video just kind of rambling about it and see if anybody else out there relates. So let me know in the comments how you feel about YouTube today versus 10 years ago, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.